How to get romance back in the bedroom. This is a topic that is very personal to me, and I'm sure that it's personal to a lot of you out there. And you guys have to excuse me. I'm out of breath. Just finished a workout. Beautiful day here. I know it's gonna get very hot later, so I had to get it in as soon as I could. But this is what today's topic is on: how to get romance back in the bedroom. And by the way, my name's Curtis. Needitgotit.shop. Website is www.nigi.shop, nigi.shop. But today's topic is something that a lot of my friends come to me about, and I used to go to other people about, earlier in my relationships, especially my first marriage. For anybody out there that says that sex is not an important part of a relationship, they're obviously kidding themselves. It's very important. But what brought me to this topic today was another friend of mine talked to me yesterday and was having some issues in the bedroom. And it was some of the same issues that I was having early on in my current relationship, current marriage. And it was being all over you at first, slowly but surely fading off. And you get in these groups, and whether it's the ladies together, the guys together, or we're mixed in together, everybody says, it's nothing, it's no big deal. You're in a relationship over time, it's expected. Life happens. I got tired of hearing that. Life happens. Guess what? Yeah, life does happen, but does it have to, do we have to be a statistic? Do we have to fall into that category? Because I'm going to tell you, we're in a day and age where you swipe left, swipe right, and you're in bed with somebody in a matter of minutes. And for those of you out there, like myself, that you got with this person for a reason. Maybe sex is the only issue. Maybe there are other underlying issues that led up to there not being sex or lack of sex. You don't really want to talk about it, because I know in my case personally, when I used to talk about it, it would be one of those things of, okay, I'll try harder. And, a few weeks, same conversation, I'll try harder. Few weeks, same conversation, I'll try harder. And you guys get where I'm going with this. And some of you, or maybe a lot of you out there, may be going through, and this is for men and women alike. For the guys that I hang around in my circle, we're here to stay. We've been in those relationships that didn't work out, and we went somewhere else thinking things were better somewhere else, when that's not always the case. There's other factors leading up to why there was a spark in the beginning, and now everything's kind of like died out. And I constantly research. I look online, and out of all the articles that I found, this one really struck me, that was posted back April 25th earlier this year, Huffington Post. In the headline, real couples get candid about their sometimes sexless marriages. And what really struck me about this one were the quotes in it. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. You guys are free to go back and read through all of this. But here's the first quote. And this was told to Shannon Chavez, a psychologist and sex therapist. We have to be open to ebbs and flows in sexual desire and normalize it, so dry spells aren't so taboo. That's a problem. That's a problem. To me, and it goes both ways. You kind of say those things where you don't do what you used to do, or, well, you don't do what you used to do either, and that's fine, because I'm gonna take some blame, because I can look back now and say, oh man, you know what, Curtis, there are things that you used to do that you don't do now, so I can kind of relate to that. But I don't want it to turn into an argument and get off the topic that's at hand of, why are we not as passionate as we used to be. And, scroll down here, Neil, 47, married 15 years, and basically telling his story. And we all have a story to tell. And I'm scrolling down just a little bit, kind of get through it for you guys. And the second quote, one night when my attempts were rebuffed, I decided this was my breaking point. I told her I could not sleep in the same bed as someone who rejected me and argued yet again. How many of you guys, are, and I say guys, loosely, men and women alike, have felt like this, or you've actually said that, to your spouse. I mean, and it led to something bigger, and it's you kind of threw gas on the fire, and you really didn't get to the end goal that you wanted to get to, and that was kind of like, let's spark the passion back up. And, scrolling down, like I said, you guys are free to go back through and look this up and read it on your own. Susan, 56, married 25 of those years. She's quoted, saying, every now and then I'd give him mercy sex, which made him feel even worse, so he'd check out emotionally. Absolutely. I know that I could tell when I was given, mercy sex, just to kind of like, here, shut up. If this is what it's going to take for you to get off my back, let's go. And it felt like there were no emotions when we did it. So of course it kind of left me emotionless after the fact. Scroll down here again to Mark, 27, his current relationship at that time, 8 years. He's quoted by saying, during this time my self-confidence, and ego were at their lowest. For the longest time I thought I was less of a man because I couldn't make our sex sessions enjoyable for her. I've also felt that way, and I've talked to women. Women come to me a lot, asking me the same. Some of it it's crazy because it's some of the same similar questions that men come to me about, or we just talk about. And that basically wraps up, this article. Like I said, I'm going to scroll back up to the top again and let you guys see the headlines. If you want to go back and read it for yourself, you're free to do so. But I'm going to tell you about something that I've tried, and it has helped tremendously. Now, I haven't told a lot of people about it because, I'm kind of like, let me put it out here to the YouTube community. Let me see how the masses, how you guys, if you guys decide to take this on, because, you start talking about therapy sessions, costing hundreds, thousands of dollars. You start talking about whether you want, and I don't know if you're going to go to a sex therapist. I don't know if you're going to go to a psychologist. I don't know if you're going to go, some people, they take the religious, they have a religious background, and I'm not knocking that at all. Absolutely not. And they'll go to talk to their pastor, bishop, whatever, and they'll get some counseling. And if you're kind of at that point where you felt like you've tried everything and nothing works, I want to introduce you guys, more or less put you guys on to something. This is by, a relationship coach, and it's all scientific based, and it's backed. It's more of a coming from a mental standpoint to not only get back what you had, but get it back and then some, like you re-sparked the relationship all over again. It's like you guys had just met all over again. If this is something you guys are looking for, I know it's helped me. I haven't really, like I said, put it on to a lot of people. A couple of my close friends, I've told them about this. It's awesome. Feel free to check it out, try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, click the link below. That's where you're going to be able to find this out, and let me know. Click that link, really read through it. This is for the people out there that are in these marriages. In your marriages, you've committed. You took that stance, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to try absolutely everything and exhaust all means. I'm sorry, air conditioner just came on, guys. I hope you can still hear me outside. But like I said, click that link. You're going to love, the video. You're going to love the presentation. You're going to definitely understand where this guy's coming from. It's not for the faint at heart. There's some vulgarity in it as far as the explanation. But, if you're anything like me, you've said it before, you've thought it before, or you tried it all before, and you're at that point of desperation where you just need something to work. Like I said, click that link below. Again, my name's Curtis, needitgotit.shop. My website is www.nigi.shop, nigi.shop. But just look for this and other videos, basically about everyday life products, not just products, services, but more or less things that are actually going to change lives, because it's more than just something you buy once, use it, and you're done with it. Save your marriage, click the link below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.